Alright, hello guys, welcome to Monday Jam Maths for Maths Quiz with Daniel. Alright, so in this lesson we'll be solving maths problems. Alright, so let's get started by looking at the first question. So in the first question here says y varies inversely proportional to x and y is equals to 4 when x is equals to 1 over 2. Find x when y is equals to 4. So first of all, we're going to get started by translating this into mathematical representation. So y is inversely, this is symbol for inversely 1 over, y is inversely proportional to x, right? Now, so we're going to first of all deal with this. So this is interpretation of this first line, all right? So let's get into that. So this first line is interpretation. We've done that right now, but we need to finish this up. So one of the ways to finish this up is that this is going to give us this is going to become, so we remove the proportionality sign, and we introduce our constant. So y is equal to, the constant is going to be k times 1 over x. So if we simplify this, that's going to give us y is equals to k over x. Now we make k substitute the formula, we make our constant substitute the formula, so we can have it. So this can stop this as equation 1, but if we want to take it further, then k will be equals to multiply. This time this is k, and this time this will give us xy. So could use this or this equation. Now let's plug in the values to find what is given. We are told we have to find k first of all, right? So to find k, we're going to use this equation 2. All right, we're going to use this equation 2 here. We're going to use this equation here, right, to find the value of the constant. Take note of that. So from that, we know that k is equals to x times y. Now what is that? Would translate to x is given as what? X is given as 1 over 2 times y is given as 4. So therefore, if you do that, 2 here will give you 1, 2 here will give you 2. Therefore, k is equals to 2. So this is a constant. Now we've gotten this, we're going to use this to go ahead to find the value of x. Remember that from our equation, our original equation, k is equals to x times y. So now we're looking forward for us to find x. So we're going to make x subject to the formula. So from here, we're looking for x. So we're going to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is y. Divide both sides by y. So this is going to go off, and x now is equal to k over y. Having done this, we're going to plug in the values now to find x. So we're told that y is already 10, we have k is equals to 2, we've gotten that already. So x is now going to become k, which is 2, divided, by y, which is 10. So this is going to give us 2 here, 1, 2 into 10 is 5. So therefore x is equals to 1 over 5. That is the option here, which you have B. So that is the answer to this question. Let's move over. Remember to pause the video and go back to watch again. All right, let's go over to the next question. Question 2. We thought that the length, this topic. Remember that the first thing you need to understand is to understand where the topic is derived from. This topic is derived from what? From proportional sign. So look at that. All right, so now proportionality, you can look at variation. This topic is under the topic called variation. Now the first question was on inverse variation. All right, so take note of that. Now, so let's translate this question. The length of a simple pendulum, the length, let's call the length L, of a simple pendulum varies directly as the square of its period t. Remember, they didn't say square root, this is square. So we'll go ahead to solve this and to find our constant. Moving this proportionality sign, we're going to have it with our constant. So L is equals to K times T square. Making our K solve the formula, we're going to divide both sides by T. It's going to become L is equals to K times T square. So dividing both sides by T square, we have now made K substitute the formula, and K is now equals to what? L over T square. Now, once we're done with this, we're going to go ahead to plug the values. Remember that L will be given. L in this case is given. Alright? Now, if the pendulum, so the length is 64 and the time is 4. So this is 64 and this is 4. So plugging in our values, we have that K. So from there, we can say K is equals to 64 divided by T is 4. That means 4 square. So this is going to give us 64 divided by 16. And this is going to give us 4. So therefore, K is equals to 4. Now that we've gotten K, we're going to go ahead to find the next term. The next term we were told to find the length. So from this equation, we have to come back here to find length. So using K equals to L over T square, we will have that therefore L will be cross multiplying, making this sub formula. L times 1 is L, 3 times T square will give us 8T square. Now we're going to plug the formulas there to find L. So L is going to become, we have K already, K is 4. 4 times we have T. T is given us 9 seconds. Look at it here. T is given here as 9 seconds. So we're going to use that value now. This is going to become 9 square. So L will give us 4 times 81. Remember, 9 square is 9 times 9, right? So what are you going to get there? 81 times 4. 4 times 1, 4. This is 32. So therefore, L is equals to 324 what? Centimeter. Alright? So this is the answer to this question. Alright? Now, pause the video, go back, and of course, watch the question. For further questions and for a one-on-one private class, you can call on this number. Send us a WhatsApp number on this line. Also call this line. Alright? Don't forget, this is Monday Maths, Monday JAMB-Past with Daniel. Let's move on to the next question. In the next question here, we're told that given the first and fourth terms of a GP are 6 and 162 respectively, find the sum of the first 3 terms of the progression. These are the options. Don't forget that the answer to the question in the previous one was 324 here. So our answer is option D. Alright? Now, so let's move on. Given that the first term of an arithmetic progression, of a geometric progression, is given as A, first term. Alright? Now, the sixth term and is given as 6. So the first and the fourth term. This is the first term. This is the second term, AR. And then the third term is AR root square. The fourth term is AR raised to power 3. So the next term of an AP after the first term is gotten by multiplying the first term by R, which is a common ratio. So R is a common ratio. So multiplying R times the previous term give you the next term. So here we're told that A is equal to first term, which is 6. Equation 1. We're also told that the fourth term, which is AR3 is equals to 162. Equation 2. Now we are asked to, so we have to solve this simultaneously. First of all, to find the common ratio, okay, because the common ratio here is unknown. So to solve that, I'm going to divide equation. I'm going to divide equation 2 by equation 1. So this is going to become, I'm bringing this over here, it's going to become AR3 divided by A is equals to 162 divided by 6. A will take off A and I'm left that R cube is equals to, now let's divide this. So 2 here will give me 3. 2 into 16 is 8. 2 into 2 is 1. So that's going to give me 81 over 3. If I divide further, this will give me 27. So therefore means that my R cube is equals to what? 27. Therefore, R will become the cube root of 27 and that will give me 3. So therefore my common ratio is 3. I'm going to go back to establish it. So from there, I'm going to note that my first term is 6. Now I told you that the second term is gotten by multiplying the first term by the second term. Alright, so then therefore my second term, alright, so it's going to become, my second term is going to be AR, so that's going to give me AR, that's going to be 6 times 3. That would be 18. My third term is going to give me AR square. That's going to give me 6 times 3 square, which is 9. That's 54. Alright? And then my fourth term, so you see that? Now that's how we do that. So now we are told to find the sum of the first 3 terms. This is the first term, second term, and third term. So the sum of first 3 terms, the sum of first 3 terms is going to become, so I'm going to just put that in words. Sum of first 3 terms is going to become A plus AR plus AR square. That's going to give me 6 plus 18 plus 54. Alright? So if I add that properly, that's going to give me 78. So the sum of the first 3 terms of this AP of this geometric progression is equals to 78. Alright? So this is it. Now let's quickly move on to the next question. Now with the next question, given that find the remainder when this is divided by this. Now this is under polynomials. Take note of that, this is under polynomials. And under the topic we have under what we call the remainder theory. Remainder theorem. So you can go and read this over. This you see this topic here, right? So now we're going to move on to solving this question. And one of the ways to solve the question is to do this. I'm going to draw this. Remember, for this we're going to have different terms. Now the terms I'm going to put here. Now take note that this, so I'm going to put, this is the divider, this is the equation that is given here. So 3x cubed plus 5x squared minus 11x, okay, minus 11x, okay. I think this question is not complete here. This question is not complete, something is missing here, and this is typographical error. All right, so it's divided by x plus 3. So because of this, please, we're going to pause this question, right? But what we'll normally do if this question was correct is that we'll use each of these terms to divide this. I'm going to make this question again, okay, and find that out. We're going to pause it for now and then continue in the next lesson. See you guys in the next lesson. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel at Daniel Mas Academy. Alright, and then you can, for further lessons, you can book a one-on-one lesson or class with us on the number here on your screen, WhatsApp number. You can also reach out to us. Okay, let's see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.